Okay, so here we are. This is take number 2 for this because Mother Nature is slightly angry right now and cut my power off. So about 20 minutes worth of footage has been dropped down the drain. Lost forever. So here we are at Twilight Harbor. And it's going to pick up right as we left off, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to just pick right back up. I'll pick right back up. Anyway, we're just going to pick this up, I guess. So, unfortunately, I lost the base level, and fudge. Let me sure out of there. Oh, that's horse shit. Alright, give me both of them at least. That didn't work. Alright, so that's not gonna work. Anybody downtown? Nope. Ooh, you're gonna throw it down this one. Thankfully the enemies are... Oh, hell. That was a horrible decision. That was a horrible... What the... Oh, thank God that didn't count as anything. If not, I was gonna flip my shit. Anyway, I guess we're gonna call this the review. You didn't need, nor did you want, but you're gonna get it anyway. At least we're up to 10. Back to Cletus.
Be on the lookout for North Commandos, Spyro.
They better be on the lookout for me.
Right. Oh, no. Okay, I see up. Okay. Now I'm worried. Jumping from there is not gonna give... I'm already pissed. I haven't even had to try it yet. I'm already pissed. I don't know what's about to come out of it, but I'm already pissed. At least I'm decently out. There we go. What the hell is that range? I don't know. The reason I'm going to call this review don't want / don't need is probably because I'm not going to be very kind to this game or anything in it. And it's nothing against Activision or Toys for Bob for the amazing job they did bringing this game back to life. I'm strictly yelling at Insomniac Games, the original developer of this, because I have a great many issues with this video game. A great many issues. And the biggest issue I have with this game is how crazy the levels are with these boost pads, because this is going to be stuck to some kind of weird crap, and for some reason I gotta be able to take this jump pad and get through that window. So how that's going to work, I can't unless I gotta figure out what the hell the ramp is. There's gonna be some really crazy dumb bullshit crap involved with this that if I had 20 years to figure out, I fucking couldn't without a freaking degree from the damn Ivy League. That's number 2, is the hit ratios of these enemies. Like, they're one shot, more than likely easy as hell, except for the ones that you saw in the last video with the, you know, the one where the dead guy had to bring him back to life, or like the, I guess you can say, yeah, we'll just call him the dead guy, the soul guy that brought those things back where you had to have the special, kiss from the damn fairy to get to kill him. I mean, the enemies are one shot, which makes it pretty damn boring. I'm not gonna lie, this is boring to me. Like the one hot, get the gems, get the dragons. This isn't my kind of gameplay. It's not. I mean, and this is nothing against Activision and Toys for Bob, because you guys did an absolutely fantastic job. But this game, just how it is, aggravates the ever-living, I forgot that was a thing, the absolute ever-living fuck out of me. And it's not, like, it's not even their fault. This is straight not Activision, this is straight Insomniac's fault, because they're the original developers of this game. That's all that is to it. Is that everybody? I could have left. I thought there was some reason I needed that damn boost pad. Good news, I don't need the boost pad. I can go home. So we can go, excuse me, to the next fucking area. That's good. Pull some crazy bullshit right there. Like, sometimes these freaking enemies can't hit you for nothing, or else they get, like, aim boss, and it's, like, freaking crazy. That was, somehow, it worked. No way in hell. There's no way in hell. Told you. And then dead. It's stuff like that just makes you go, why the fuck is there not a barrier there? Like, why not some common sense to be like, let's put a barrier here, like a non-fall off the ledge thing. But they're like, no, you're just gonna, like, it's just little things in this game that are just repetitive, extremely repetitive, and just aggravating as hell to the point where I'm just done fooling with it. Like, I'm done. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I like if the enemies and the level together equal a nice, balanced, yet challenging thing, that's a really good thing that it should be. Like, the level itself should be hard. I will not take that away and say, oh, well, the level shouldn't be, the enemy should be the only challenge. This is something else entirely that, if you think about it, back in the 90s, they had books, you know, game books that you could play with, you know, yeah, game books, I think that's what they were called. But, you could buy those, and, you know, they help you get achievements or, like, tell you how to play it and all that. But for this, at least nowadays, they don't make them as much. They still make them, but they still don't as much. Like, every once in a while, a game will have one. But I think the only one I've actually got my hands on was Need for Speed 2015. I don't know if Payback had one or not. If it did, I never saw it. And I know Spyro doesn't. And I'm not going to stand here and lie that for the video prior to this one and Treetops, I had to figure out how to use the boost pads to, like, tie them together. Because I never would have figured out how in the... I heard an egg guy. Yeah, I do hear one. There he is. We'll get to nasty here in a second. A lot of gems through, that's for sure. Ah, come here. Ah, I wish I hadn't taken it. Oh, I didn't. Okay, so that's the idea right there. So that's the good idea. Alright, so right there, that's the idea. Is to instead cut it through here and then fry his ass. Alright, got the key. Not sure what the hell the key is going to do. Unless the key opens up this door right here, because this door looks like it has a big-ass slot. What are the odds this key does something? Hey, it does a thing! Which has key number 2. Ironic. It's like, what does the key do? Ah. Oh, this gets tight. Ooh, that got tight. Oh, this is just getting dumb. Got him. Okay, so that's 2 keys. Back out and through here, nice and easy. I'm not exactly sure what the 2 or 3 keys, however many we gotta wind up with, is gonna do. I'd say they gotta be worth something. Now, before I poke my head out, see if I can figure out what the hell my door is. Door, door, door. I'm not seeing another door. Actually, I see a platform with a key on it. So what's that gonna do? Alright, so now I get to confront him. Fair enough. So he's a giant chicken. That's cool. Okay, I think I saw another direction this way. Nope, not yet. He's gonna wind up there, though. Fair enough. That's good. At least we're just dead well there. I was about to freak out. But, you know, the enemies themselves, like the level and all that, should come together nicely. In this game, I really doesn't feel it does. Or at least for me, in my way I like a game, doesn't. Because I never, without a game book or going online and figuring out, I could have spent 2 hours. Actually, I did spend 2 hours once I figured out how to work treetops, or like how it was supposed to go. I did spend 2 hours trying to figure out how to get it, or not figuring it out, but like practicing it to get it right. And I honestly don't like, it's not that I don't like practicing, it's more or less that I don't think I should, or at least I don't like games to where if they're this freaking hard, I gotta practice over and over and over and over and over and do some ridiculous shit like that to complete it, to get like all the dragons in this case. Did you need to get him? No. And before it all goes off and says, well, it was a secret area. Look, if it's going to be a secret area, it might as well at least, he's a giant chicken. He's just going to keep running. Gonna hit him. Wait, this is the same crap over again. Why are we doing this again? I died. Ran right off the platform. Okay, that's slightly weird. Okay, give you that. I got a feeling I gotta start back over and get those damn keys again. It'll be alright. This is the end of it. I'm really hoping that in the next 2 games they fix that shit. I do, don't I? Yes, I do. How annoying is that? Ah, so my god. I don't think I got enough on him. Nope, didn't have enough. Nope. Alright, let's go again, buddy. I'll get you this time. Gotcha. I wonder if this key will do it. Nope. It's got to do the other one. That's retarded. Whatever. There we go. In for number 2. In for number 2. Swing it back. Oh, buddy, sharp turns. Ah, I thought I had him right there, but I didn't. Oh, that's dumb. Like, how you can't, like how you can't hold X and then just immediately release it and press trigger and it fires is something that aggravates me in the... There we go. In the weapons thing, too. That's something that does. At least to me it does. It aggravates me. Oh, I don't like doing this. Yeah, that's where the hell I wreck. So why do we do this twice? I missed something. Do I have to hit him through here or something? I don't know. In my opinion, you can't turn sharp enough. There, maybe we gotta go kiss a fairy or some shit. I have no idea. Do we have to hit him? I don't know, he's pretty damn fast. You can't keep up with him, even if you charge. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe we gotta hit him with something. Like a cannon or... Like I said, this is probably gonna be something else. I probably gotta get a hold of a video or like watch something to figure it out. Unless it's something easily simple and I'm missing it, which I could be missing it. Because look, he goes right back to where he is, and then he takes back off again. He just stands there and waits. Okay. So I think you have to hit him. He's like one of those big things. Like you get one chance to hit him, and you gotta hit him. Because look, he's gonna do the exact same shit again. Just run down the stairwell, and he straight out outruns you. Okay, maybe we can turn tight enough to keep up with him. Alright, so that's how you do it. You just run along with him. Alright. Oh, that was close. Please, baby. There we go. Oh, that's a little one. Oh my god, why are you shrinking? Why would you shrink? Is that everybody?
You're toast, Nork.
That was it?
Sorry I took so long. Almost forgot about you guys.
What about Ganasty Ganork?
Nasty Nork is toast.
So now there's order again in the Dragon Kingdom?
Well, mostly. I've still got some treasure to find.
What will you do next?
I'd say the sky's the limit.
That was it? That was honestly it. That was it. As aggravating as that was, I'm glad it's over. Not gonna lie. I mean, that was pretty damn boring. Not gonna lie. The enemies are too damn easy. They're one-shots. The fighting physics, or like the mechanics, the factor is only 2 attacks. Even if you have the superpower, it's the exact same bullshit.
Nasty's ancient history now. So, what's in there?
I believe this is Nasty's treasure hoard. But the gate will only open if you have found everything in the Dragon Kingdom. Come back when you have reached 100%.
I think I'm going to pass. Yeah, I think I'm going to pass. I mean, we'll just continue to review here for a little bit. Let's get Sparks a butterfly. He's putting up with us. But, I mean, I wouldn't like to sit down, look at the maps without a book or watching a video. I would not have found out how to even trigger or, like, get the boost pads to work correctly. I'm going to play the other 2 games first, or, like, on my other profile to see how they work. To see if they're just got something that's just as dumb. Like, I'm going to understand right now that the enemies are going to be just as easy. Or they'll probably be variations of them, or something like that. You get the idea. Mostly they'll be one hit, and that's just where this game gets extremely boring. Is unless the level's extremely difficult, like treetops, or if it's a boost pad. No, I'm actually trying to get to that without doing that. Hey, it's the first level I actually managed through. 100% level completion. The first one. Hey, nobody gives a shit. But, I mean, to stand there and be 100% fair, Activision and Toys for Bob did a hell of a job bringing this back to life. But this is not my style of game. It's really not. And it's not their fault. It's just how dumb the enemies, like how little fight they put up. Like, it's not the little fight they are, it's just either... No, it's about how much fight they put up. The fact that they're mostly one shot, there's not really much tactic to it. If you get close enough and breathe fire, if they're an enemy that's damaged by fire, they're pretty damn easy to just toast. If they're a ram enemy, just ram them if they got armor on. There's nothing really tactical about it. I mean, it's an easy base game if you got a degree from the damn Ivy League and figure out tree toss. But to understand this, yes, I understand there's secret areas. I understand that 100%. But even if they are secret and are supposed to be a challenge to get to, that's a little bit crazy how hard those were. At least to me, that was a little bit crazy. Because unless I've had a book to show me how they're supposed to work in the directions for it, or like an inside tip, I wouldn't have figured it out. Because before I finally gave up and looked, I spent 4 hours trying to figure that out on another profile. Like, I think I got a max of maybe 5 lives because I reset and reset and reset. You know, it's not, I mean, Toys for Bob, and I'll say this a million times over, you guys did an absolutely fantastic job with this game. Insomniac, you suck. That's just all there is to that. They didn't really even use that roll feature too much. Never really found much use for it. Like, the codes for it are pretty cool. Like, I mean, the game's cool, but for me it was more aggravating, and I don't like aggravating games. I like a game that'll make me think, or like I can turn the environment into a weapon and whatnot, or like the environment produces a challenge. But this was to a whole other level that I wasn't prepared for. I was prepared for the enemies to bore me a little bit because of this, but I never expected... And there was only a couple of levels that honestly did it. But I still stand here and say, altogether, it's a 5 out of 10. Insomniac, you guys... Or not Insomniac. Toys for Bob and Activision, you guys get a 10 out of 10 for showing how much you care for this game and the franchise and all that. But I give gameplay out of this 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10, maybe a 6. Like, I'm trying my hardest not to compare it to Legends, but I think if some of the levels, and I'm going to throw out Jellyfish Forest on this one, is about the only one that was really could use reworked, in my opinion, with that one area. You have to jump to the one and you have to use the slow motion, have the jellyfish spread out to the lowest just right. That one is about the only thing I really have a complaint about level-wise. Like, the levels ought to be challenging. Like, I think they can make them a little bit more challenging. But the enemies where they had health bars and it took different, you had different methods of attack, that's something I like because it gives me options, and I like options. This is just fire or bounce my head off a wall. And a lot of this, and I'm really hung up, and I'm not going to stand here and lie to you guys and say that I'm hung up on how crazy the treetops and the boost pad levels are. That's what really kills it for me in this game. It's not so much the fighting. It's more or less just how freaking hard you, or like how, or like what it would take to figure it out on your own. I don't know, but that's this is the last review of this. I'm going to try out the other 2 games, and if they're not as retardedly crazy where I need to bounce my head off the table or go to college to figure this out, or like to put 2 and 2 together and run some really dumb science to figure it out, you'll see them on the channel, or maybe I'll just do straight reviews. But this has honestly been the review you didn't want, nor do you want to watch. So you probably didn't like it. You probably disagreed. You're more than welcome to. From a nostalgia standpoint, even though I never played it, for those of you that grew up and did do it and knew how it was, I guarantee they were probably a blessing for you. For me, it was pure torture. So anyway, guys, without further ado, I'll see y'all maybe in the next one. I don't know. See what's